and action.
Right, where are we going then?
I don't know, you're driving.
Oh, I thought you had a plan.
I have. Sit in the passenger seat and see where I get to.
Okay, well we'll have to see where the road takes us then. Look at these. Look at these on the buildings, like, so that
People
when
have
it's been
scuffed
hit.
them before. Pretty steep. Trying to hold the camera steady while you bounce around all over the place. 7'6", how wide are you?
6'9".
I wouldn't get through it, so it's a good job we came in your van.
Where in the world are we? We are in Yorkshire, aren't we? In Yorkshire?
Yes, middle of the Yorkshire moors. Well,
Clearly not. I can't see a moor inside.
well, middle of Yorkshire, should I say then? Should we tell them where we're going? Should we keep it a secret for a bit longer?
I don't really even know where we're going, to be honest.
I do.
Go on now. Sorry.
That's just ruined his picture. We're off to Melon Cove and a place called Goresdale Scar. Goredale Scar. And I'm trying to hold the camera as steady as I can. This road is pretty bouncy.
Look at that. That's not quite as good as the Lake District scenery.
It's not as good as the lakes, no, but it's pretty, it's nice, and the sun is out.
Which is what we were doing. We were avoiding the rain.
Most of the country over the west side is covered in rain, so we've dropped my van off, left it with some friends who are going to look after it, and we've come in one van again. Oh.
We're chasing the sun.
And we're chasing the sun.
And like you say, it's a good job we came in this one then, if you're saying that your van wouldn't have
We
fit
did have a
through.
bit of a discussion as to whose van we're going to go in, and since Sue got a new bed modification, which we'll have to show you, she hasn't minded using it. Friends for Zebby and Dylan. So the first place we're going to see is a place called Foss, which is waterfalls. So it should be pleasant. We should be able to paddle my smelly feet.
Yeah, but don't forget they are rather sensitive.
Yeah, it's a stone. Ooh, felt good. Tea room. Oh my god, we can't bypass it. No, please, no, not the tea room. We thought we were just coming to a quiet little place in the middle of nowhere, but it seems it's a bit of an attraction by the look of things. Not what we was expecting, is it?
Not at all.
And we've just pulled into a car. Well, we've pulled into that car park. A field. And
£6. It was going to be £6.
They wanted to charge us £6 a park.
I'm
So
not really from Yorkshire, but
Sue, being a northern woman, said no, and we drove out and went and parked on the roadside opposite.
This is where we're staying tonight, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, I think this is where we're going to stay tonight. So we haven't gone to the place down the road, have we? Where we was going to go. We've gone to
What is this? Not where
Gorsdale. No, we haven't gone to.
It's not even where we were supposed to be going.
What was the other place? I can't remember what the other place was called. I've got a brain like a sieve. No, we've gone to Gorsdale or Gordale Scar is where we've gone. Yes, we was going here, but we was meant to have stopped at a waterfall down the road, which was, I can't remember the name of it. Sue will put it in the description. That'll give you some work to do.
Will I?
Yeah. And we're cooking some breakfast. What we got? Sausages, egg, bacon,
mushroom,
beans.
I haven't done the egg here.
All looking a bit good.
We're gonna have beans. Show them this. That you're not dead yet.
What? Yeah, and I've got my what do you call it? Cordial.
Yeah, it's cordial.
And it
Tastes alright, doesn't it?
actually does taste all right.
He
It's very
says that with
refreshing.
so much
No,
like.
it's
Wow.
what is it? It's
Elderflower, plantain, and nettle. And I added a bit of honey to it to make it a little bit sweeter. And then I just put it in this. I'd sterilize the bottle first. I put it in here and put it in the fridge until I was with you, because you weren't with me at the time. But I tried it when it was warm without the honey, and it definitely needed the honey.
So yeah, it tastes.
and lemon. It's got lemon in as well.
It tastes pretty good.
Taste of summer.
Yeah, it tastes
Probably
really
because of the lemon as
refreshing.
well.
Nice for the hot weather. But I don't know whether it's going to work on hay fever.
So it's supposed to relieve the symptoms of hay fever. It's not supposed to cure it. It's just relieving the symptoms. But it's very nice. This way then.
This way.
They're trying to get through the gate. You can't work it out. Hey, you could have fit under that. You could have fit under that, Zebby. Look, Mark. Do you see it?
What?
The fairy circle, look. Well, if the dogs would stop doing that. There's a circle of stones, almost like a fairy circle. So you've had your magic potion. Feels like a bit of a magical place. And it's that way, I think.
So this is the view from the top of Melon Cove. Before we got here, we went and visited Jenny's Foss, which is a, stop laughing, it's a waterfall or a muddy pool. It was so crowded with people that we didn't even bother filming. We didn't stay very long. We hope we don't disappoint, but it's quite a common place for you guys to want to go visit. If you Google what Jenny's Foss is, you'd probably get a better picture from Google than what we saw on the day.
All these big gaps to...
Dylan.
And then you've got these ferns here, they look pretty. Weird.
Zebby, this way.
Zeb, They're all really smooth as well. Dylan's slipped a few times because they're really, really slippy. I guess if they were wet, they'd probably be even slippier. It's a lot easier without a big backpack. I thought we said we'd never do this again.
So we've basically done an horseshoe from around Melon Cove. So we've gone up here somewhere, up over the tops, along the top, come down a staircase and along this path here. I'm not sure how many miles, probably a guess somewhere, I don't know, 4 or 5? 3, 4, 5? Don't know.
3, 4, but we'll go with the 6.
Okay, we'll go with 6.
Definitely not as
But now we're not sure quite where we've left the van.
Again,
we seem to do this quite a lot. All we know is it's over that way somewhere. So that's what we're looking for now. Back to the van for a cup of tea. A well-earned cup of tea. So we've had a wander around Melon Cove. What did you think?
Melon Cove, that was quite nice. Before that we went to Jenny's Foss. Is that right? Jenny's Foss.
No, was it Jenny's Foss?
Janet's Foss.
Janet's Foss, yeah.
Janet's Foss, okay.
Yeah.
Don't really know who Janet is, but what do we think of her foss?
I think Jennett is the waterfall.
But what do you think of the foss?
Foss. I wasn't impressed by Janet's Foss.
It was more like a big sort of puddly pond, wasn't it? Muddy.
Slimy.
Muddy looking thing.
Yeah.
There was so many people there.
It was overrun with people.
Yeah. If you do want to come and see Janet's Foss, maybe come.
That sounds a bit
it does sound,
wrong.
I know it does. That's why I was.
Do you want to have a look at Janet's Foss?
Didn't
think much of that.
I was being silly with you. But if you do want to come, I would suggest coming midweek when the schools are still on, sort of thing. Because then it wouldn't be as many people. But it's quite a trek for something that didn't look very impressive, to be honest.
I think that Janet's floss definitely ain't floss. It's more like moss. It's a bit of a, and I wouldn't pay the £6 parking
in the field
to actually go see it.
No, not worth it.
No.
So there we go. Now we're going to cook some tea, aren't we?
Yep.
Well, I am.
It's your van, your house.
Okay.
It's your house, you're cooking.
You say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. If we're still here.
Which bit's going to be an outtake today? The Janet's Foss. Well, it's Janet's Foss. Jenny's Foss. What do you think of Jenny's Foss?
Oh,
it's not even Jenny's
Stay
Foss.
tuned for having a look at Jenny's Foss as well. We're going to go find Jenny now. Take care.
Is that where we're going now? Is it still turned up?
No, it's turned. Well, it was turned